In Victoria's Supreme Court, the sentencing of Erin Patterson, the woman found guilty of serving a deadly mushroom lunch, is now only days away. The case has gripped Australia and shocked the world, and prosecutors are demanding that she never be given a chance at freedom. Patterson, aged 50, was convicted last month of murdering Don and Gail Patterson, along with Heather Wilkinson, after a family lunch at her home in Leongatha more than 2 years ago. Heather's husband, Ian Wilkinson, survived but suffered severe illness. At her plea hearing, Crown prosecutor Jane Warren told Justice Christopher Beale that Patterson's crimes were so callous and cruel that mercy should not apply. Warren described the case as worst category offending, pointing to several aggravating factors. Patterson's planning to use death cap mushrooms, her use of a toxin that caused prolonged suffering, her continued intent to kill after the meal, and her elaborate attempts to cover up the crime. Prosecutors also suggested Patterson may have originally intended to target her estranged husband, Simon, by luring him to the lunch through a family gathering. Even after the victims fell gravely ill, the Crown argued, she withheld crucial information that might have helped doctors treat them in time. Defence barrister Colin Mandy SC accepted that Patterson should spend life in prison, but argued the court should set a non-parole period of 30 years. This would mean Patterson could apply for release in her 80s. He noted that she would likely spend her entire sentence in protective custody due to her notoriety and ongoing safety risks in prison.
Yeah.
And I want to maintain those relationships with him.
Yeah.
Justice Beale said he had read 28 victim impact statements, describing the devastation as more like a tsunami than a ripple through the families. Patterson showed no remorse during the hearing and continues to maintain her innocence. The court also heard details about her prison life at the Dame Phyllis Frost Centre. Patterson has been classified a major offender due to intense media attention, kept mostly in restricted units with minimal contact with other inmates. Corrections staff described her as quiet, spending much of her time crocheting in her cell. Erin Patterson will return to court for sentencing on September 8th. The central question now is whether she will be given the possibility of parole, or whether her crimes will be judged so horrific that she spends the rest of her life behind bars.